And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 9 of Innocent Sin. Rumor has it I'm going to spread a rumor about a talking toilet.
Hey, another life in the day of ta-da.
Look, toilets. Ta-da!
Yes? No, I mean ta-da. What? Oh, for God's sakes.
You can never go to a magician show.
Nickname is fucking dumb. Oh, first try.
I got lucky with this,
Yeah.
too. Basically, same gist. Oh! This one just spread out fucking water as opposed to a hand. Blue paper or red paper? Johnny, what do you think?
Red paper would hide the hemorrhoids.
Yeah, but blue paper would also clue you in that you have hemorrhoids, and thus that would actually...
But ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance may be bliss until it kills you. I try for omni-dimension here. I don't know why. I don't think it can actually work on this thing.
Damn it, toilet! Kill! Oh, shit.
This caught me by surprise. I was like,
fuck. No!
you know how bad I fucking screamed? I forgot this little bitch had it too. I was pissed.
That's money down the toilet.
Flushing it away. You had to see me fucking scream to the skies after that. I was like, all that time I was being careful, and now my money goes down the drain.
Your next method now is just, I'm going to drop the biggest deuce on you.
I'll clog your fucking toilet.
Kichi, we're going to Taco Bell. You're paying because you just took half of my fucking money.
Should have half of everybody's fucking money.
We'll chip it together.
Oh my god, dude, that was infuriating as shit. Now I'm just setting toilets on fire.
When you also froze it solid, then it burst the pipes.
Should have, except you know this thing ain't hosing itself down to one pipe. Oh my god. Kame Tai Chi, which is basically, I like to imagine what the Tengu Man was supposed to yell in Mega Man 8 instead of Tallahassee. So I'm here thinking to myself, should I reset? I'm thinking,
You lost half of your fucking money.
all that fucking money. I needed that money. So now I realize I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it, let me just fucking kill it off.
Yeah, just go with it.
Just go with it. You know,
Knowing
it's only
your
half your
luck.
fucking money.
Knowing your luck, when you reset the file to try and counter it again, it'll now be like after encounter 10.
Right? That was wasn't that originally water? I blocked the status magic. That's the great thing about Moon Arcana is they are really resistant on status magics for the most part.
What can it inflict on you?
Well, you just saw there, stun.
So
That's what it's
so
called,
just
stun claw.
paralyzed. Okay, so just paralyzes you.
All right, if it hits. Come on, you bitch, drown.
Oh, can't. It's in a toilet.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So ultimately, that's really what your strategy is. Spam a fusion spell, maybe an off spell every now and again, and just try to hope like hell you kill with a mutation.
We tried everything we can. Nothing's working. And then Tatsuya just goes up and just flushes it.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
The weird thing is, I just sort of realized that there, except now I'm about to lose that train of thought right now, so fuck it. I was gonna notice something, but I noticed something, but I just realized I lost my train of thought on it immediately.
You were fighting a toilet.
Oh yeah. Well, that would pretty much put it out of my head for a second. Imagine telling your kids that story in the future. Anyway, as I said earlier, I gave him a the Emperor persona to help boost his dexterity, so this way he doesn't completely boost up his strat stat to absurd degrees. I give him the Butakimi's tag. He gives you something that I think you could. I forgot what he just gave me.
He gave you 5 of something.
Oh yeah, it's basically a tea that allows you to heal your status magics on all your party.
Where did you get this tea?
So basically, these two are actually in on it, and I am quite frankly itching to bust their fucking skulls. I ripped your pants off, strung you up, but now we're letting them off the hook. That's good for you, Kichi. That's your character development. Knock them the fuck out. Yikes. So basically, everybody who gets involved with Joker's a scumbag. Well, what about us? Tatsuya, you're a scumbag.
We're not a scumbag just yet, but we did just spend 5 minutes fucking a toilet.
We didn't fuck a toilet, we killed the toilet.
Okay, I'm sorry, getting fucked by a toilet.
Fucked over.
Yeah.
So now basically we got to figure out where the fuck he went off to. We got the idea now that there's actually a festival held in the backyard gym, so let's head there.
There's a full-blown festival?
Yeah, school festivals are big in Japan.
Well, no, I'm not questioning the actual festival. I'm actually questioning the location. In a gym? I thought it'd be outside.
The gymnasiums are big enough to usually host them.
I
But
guess if it rains.
that's also a good fail-safe too. Yep, the same ones. Holy shit, we got a problem now. They're part of Joker's Jasuo is in Joker's organization. Catch him and unleash a 15-hit combination on his ass. Combo maker. Aren't these guys just plain happy? Nope.
He's just talking about unleashing a 15-hit combo that it just turns out to be Axel's one-punch combo for Streets of Rage 2 to get them on a stun lock.
or the forward B. Whack, 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 whack. Bam.
I love that if they didn't cost health.
Holy shit.
What the fucking shit? Lend me your energy. No, this is too much.
No, that's what he's doing. He's stealing their collective joy.
This rave is not at all sweet.
He's stealing their Kegare, and he almost stole Maya's too. Indeed, the Crystal Skull. Comically enough, Persona 5 reuses the Crystal Skull as a special enemy encounter, and like it's actually a spirit in the Crystal Skull in Persona 5. They have individual jewel monsters. The highest tier of the individual jewel is the Crystal Skull, which is a fitting callback to Innocent Sin.
So what is he taking?
He's taking their positive energy.
Oh, so they'll become shadow people.
Yes.
Okay. If they.
Basically, it's a metaphorical way of stealing the dreams.
Yeah.
And there's also Anna. We met her earlier in the club, and she's just strolling her way out of here.
Okay, you don't see that every day.
That looks like a hell of a good time, but I'm not having any part of that.
I like my soul.
Right? Not all. She didn't seem to get them all, though. It seemed to be whoever was facing them.
Yeah, no, because that kid is still busting a move.
I couldn't see it too clearly, but Ikichi's right. So how do you know Ikichi's right? I thought there was. And it's getting worse. He actually went to one tier above it. So basically, now they're becoming shadow people to the second tier. Now most of these kids here don't even remember who the fuck they were here with, if they were here with anybody at all.
That sound like just mindless drones.
Oh, we see the mindless drones, but the kids here can't. All they know is as far as they know, the gym was a fucking bust. Like it's the Gion thing of 358 Days Over 2. Now you don't exist at all. Except unlike them, they're not bad fanfics.
You said that some of them weren't looking when the energy thing was happening.
Right.
But some of them are clearly facing a direction, but they're not phased at all. What's the difference?
Shit! Did Yasuo miss them?
Maybe miss some. Or just couldn't
Maybe get it all. Perhaps the Crystal Skull had a limitation to its power after all. Who knows? Or maybe because those kids didn't have any good dreams to look forward to or something. What are you going to do after you're done high school? Burger King.
What is he dreaming about? Tax exemption. Oh, fuck me, you're dull.
Whack Arnold's.
Whack Arnold's.
Gacy and Star Demon. I pretty much talked to these guys to get star cards. Star Persona are fucking great in this game. Well, then again, we already had our first taste of excellent Star Persona from Janus in the last game.
Benefits of Star Persona?
They're just basically really good at magical status healing, magic attacks, but they're also really good at healing too. Kind of like lovers in a way, except that women usually have a really great compatibility with the Star Persona. Like, I usually put them on Lisa, because I'm trying to get Canera. I'm also going to get Iris later, which is respectively a Fire Persona and an Earth Persona. Our Persona says it's pissed off too. The hymn's getting louder.
Yeah, I can hear it from here. Are we sure it's just someone just fighting Bikini again?
Yeah, I got like all these save states here in case, because one thing I've learned from doing RVG weekends is something always fucks up. So I try to. So I have like a bunch of save files like tucked away so that when we know that we have the part uploaded and gone for good, I can start overlapping them with the next parts.
That's a good mindset to have.
So
my boss agrees.
No, my little sister tells me she was up since 2 a.m. That's nice. In the meanwhile, Let me mute you for a while. I'm sorry, Zos.
Yeah.
I'll be ready, yes. Huh?
Sit on the floor.
And it's another fucking walkie-talkie. We fell for the same trap twice.
Oh, God damn it. No, but this time the phone grows arms and legs.
Boss battle.
It is boss battle.
What's your game making everyone in a shadow, man? So basically, Yasuo has such a high schooler mentality for it. He's not a big picture thinker. Like, he gets the power of the Joker, and he uses it to shape up his school. What the fuck is wrong with you? And clearly, he's not a long-term picture thinker either. I like how Tatsuya's got no fucking emotion for it. He's just leaning on the wall like, keep talking.
So he leaves the walkie-talkie there on the floor, and he's like fucking 5 feet away from the damn thing.
As I said, not a big picture thinker. Ikichi just knocked him the fuck out for it, though, too.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Right, so
It's just fucking Wizard of Oz.
Exactly, it was basically fucking Wizard of Oz. You dare underestimate my value?
I'm sorry, that's the wrong thought.
He wants to gain complete control of the school. I like for you to wrest control of the inside of the school. Basically, he wants me to be the boss. Failing to notice that, he turns Shukamoto into the fucking leader. So, oops. I like how Kichi just decides, like, this ain't even him being the boss, though, so he's still not violating the rule. He's like, no, you fucking fix this shit, or I'm going to knock you the fuck out on principle. And this is where we get the idea of that he's really just a patsy.
A pawn.
Right. Like Shukamoto. You're going to beat me with a guitar case? It has a gun. Whoa.
Oh, he's summoning a persona.
Yeah. Fuck. How did he get like this? How did a shithead like this get a persona, though? That's another good question.
So he wants the school to be a top-tier institution with his persona, Ben Stein.
Close.
I won't let anyone in.
I love the fighting style he's got there.
Never.
I don't know why. It's kind of a dead ringer for a younger Japanese Ryan.
What?
It looks like a younger Japanese Ryan, don't he?
No, he's the hair, man.
The hair. It's the hair.
Sorry.
I don't want to die. Fine, let's not fight.
Yeah.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Don't ignore me. I think he's weak to guns and fire.
Oh, isn't everybody?
Well, yeah. Don't shoot me or burn me on fire. Hey, buddy, small world. At least as far as I remember. I can't remember his weaknesses that offhand. He isn't as resilient to damage as Tsukamoto is. I say as I just hit him with a sword like an idiot. That's him defending.
Yeah. Where's his persona?
His persona is reverse shocks. Basically Hangman Arcana. Unfortunately, since he's defending, I'm not going to inflict a whole lot of damage this turn. Oh, I already took him out of it.
Triple digits, yeah.
I love the fucking riff. Thank you, Magoro, or whoever did this track. I'm sorry, I'm just going to like jam right the fuck out of here. If you want to ask a question, go right now. Fuck right! Basically, all you really got to know here is either set him on fire. If Ikichi's not the one participating in your spell, have him and Maya take to their guns. He'll blast his HP out too.
It's a bird.
It's a blackbird. Fury. Oh, this sucks to be him. He pissed off Ikichi and Yukino. Well, Yukino I could have really used for the magic, but pissing off Ikichi's not smart considering that it's ultimately going to be considering that's part of his weakness.
Fury is a berserker essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
It jacks up your offense tremendously, but at the same time it jacks down your defense tremendously.
Do you lose control of the character?
Absolutely. That's
Okay.
Fury. So the only reason I try to take it off right now is because the last thing I fucking need is my big spellcasters getting going.
Okay, hold on. I just read the description of the tranquilizer. Cures Fury and Berserk. What's the difference?
Fury and Berserk is something you can inflict on yourself as well.
Yeah.
Basically, the real gist between the two is that I think Berserk doesn't have the defense drop as far as my knowledge.
Yeah.
Fury does.
Is that an elephant trank?
Night.
I'm going to kill you.
Dude, why don't we just talk this shit
Come
out?
over here. I'll kick your ass. Don't make me walk.
Dude, I'm not feeling it. Can't we just, like, resolve this peacefully? I talk to fucking blobs and ghosts. What's wrong with you? Why are you unreasonable, you piece of shit?
Close your eyes. It's a failing engine.
Close your eyes.
Just falls right to sleep. Oh, man. That's a potent fucking tranquilizer.
It knocks me out of Fury status. It damn well should be.
Now, these portrait animations, they were added for the PSP.
Yes,
version.
because usually whenever you do like an all-out attack in the later games,
Yeah.
it's before you do it, you get like a brief cutscene of everybody in a pose before they fucking wreck the shit of the
Yeah.
enemy.
So something introduced like Persona 3 and above?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just basically wind. But Shocks is nothing to fucking fear. Why is he called Reverse Shocks? It's also the coloration. Shocks in proper mythology takes the form of a lying white stork. It's also known as one of the Dukes of Hell, I believe. Where basically he just shows up and tells a bunch of fucking lies. Basically whatever.
Just shows up in Lazarus.
Exactly, he always lies. That's his fucking thing. I'm just setting this kid on fire like he's shit. Roast, little bitch, roast. I can't wait till I get him. I really cannot now, although I have to confess, watching it as opposed to being in the middle of the battle in the fight makes me kind of really miss Makakaja right now, which is basically the magic boosting spell. That's all he's got. That's his worst attack as Magaru. You can easily level that shit.
What is Ikichi wearing that makes him weak to win?
It's his persona.
Okay.
Ergot Lam is weak to wind magic. Your strength, what you're strong to, what you're weak to, all of that shit, that's dictated by the persona you got equipped.
Okay. And not equipment, necessarily.
Not necessarily equipment, no. All equipment does is usually boost up your magic defense, your physical defense, and maybe your evasion rate, depending on what you got equipped.
Okay,
Sayonara,
I'm
shithead.
willing to bet the fire magic came from the first two Persona. The guy just holding a giant fucking fan.
Right?
Cool off.
He's the one he has the fire magic too. He's like blowing it toward him.
Yeah.
Now I get like a bit of a. I'm like, you know what? Let me boost my magic this time around. Actually, gonna tell everybody here starting to work themselves into a role, except for Yukino. Yukino's like balanced on most stats, except she tends to neglect her luck.
Just my luck.
Yeah, she's unlucky. Leolin? All right. I'm a pacifist. You are now, aren't you?
I just like how every character has an after portrait after they've been beaten the fuck up. It's like we're playing a game of Street Fighter.
Well, he did just get the fuck knocked out of him and burned alive. Now we've got the mass circle cult. Kids game that shows up in my dreams. You're both dreaming of the mass circle?
Ikichi, did you always want to be a part of Figure It Out? What's your special talent, Ikichi?
Oh, he's done for, all right. Stealing dreams for personal advancement. I've got no sympathy for this asshole. Basically, and here's where he kind of is more honest about himself. Sometimes you need an ass beating to get it out of him. He just wanted to get rid of his competitors to become student council president, but the Shadow Man was all new on him. He was not aware of that shit. And then there was the Crystal Skull thing, too, which he didn't realize what was going to happen. And apparently, we need an executive, and holy shit, somebody's here. And since we now know this, apparently they got personas.
So
That's Lady Scorpio.
do we have a sort of sixth sense when we can feel that someone else has a persona?
Yeah, that's the persona's key acting up.
Yeah.
So basically, Anna's one of the 4 executives. And she's got a whip.
She knows how to use it?
She totally does. This skull can only be controlled by those bearing the constellation of the Holy Cross. Coincidentally, they have the same, most of them have the same constellation symbols we do. She's Aquarius, so is Ikichi. Whoa. Oh, there
Ooh.
goes Yasuo.
What the fuck?
Sent to hell. And this here would be King Leo. Guess who shares his element? He's also a ruthless whack job in every sense of the word.
Well, your first line of dialogue when you just show up is burn to ashes.
Right?
It's pretty safe bet that you're at the very least a pyromaniac or just flat out fucking nuts.
He's fucking nuts. But I do have to confess, though, I like how his hair works with his mask.
It is a nice little set. Actually, I don't know, for some strange reason, it reminds me of the principal from Rival Schools.
Never played that.
Oh, I'll show you the character design later and see if you agree. He doesn't wear a mask, but the hairstyle and his physique reminds me a lot of him. So there's 4 executives total.
Yeah.
So there's Lady Scorpio, there's King Leo. Are they all after Zodiacs?
Yeah. There's also Prince Taurus, and then there's, well, we just saw Lady Scorpio. I think we're going to deal with I forget the other member. It's Queen, what the fuck was her? I forgot the other one's astrological symbol.
Gemini? Libra?
No.
Cancer?
That'd be some shit. No.
Queen Cancer.
Kind of like if I
Sagittarius?
Nah, I'm trying to think of which one it is right now. It's Wind Elemental. I know that much. I don't fucking remember her. Yeah, mine is spazzed out because of the fire, so I don't blame her. Thing, which is kind of also off-putting when I'm like, hey, I got fire persona. Fuck you, dude.
So that guy's dead, right?
Burn the
fucking beat the
ashes.
shit out of that nerd, and then he just kind of incinerated.
Basically, Maya's saying that guy there is part and parcel responsible for Maya's pyrophobia. Listen, fire's not all bad. Look.
I know how you feel. Not now.
Ta-da. So now we gotta head our way back to the gym. As soon as the load screen goes away. Case in point, the kids are fucking gone. Not even Shadowman left. And Ikichi just never gets that high five. Neither does she.
Dinko.
Shit. That was a lot of souls.
Now they're just essentially mannequins.
Not even that.
Well, what would you describe them as? To me, a mannequin is just a person shaped as a human that doesn't move.
They're not even. No, because a person unable to move can at least emote. These fuckers don't even emote. They're just.
Mannequins can't emote.
Oh. Oh. Fuck. I get you're getting it now. I'm thinking of Nocturne's mannequins.
Yeah, I'm talking about like an actual mannequin.
Oh.
You know, the things you see at clothing shops that model for clothes.
Oh.
In fact, that's might as well what they'd be. They're just modeling, just posing for different features and shit. It's like, oh, I want that. I want that skirt.
There must be a reason why Anna became an executive in the mass circle. Eh. So basically, Yukino's now trying to pass the torch on her way. Like the way her teacher saved her from the street life, Yukino's hoping to do the same for Lady Anna.
What's the history between Yukino and Anna?
Right now, jack and shit, we've met her at the Zodiac, and apparently Anna's doing the same shit Yukino used to do.
Damn. Well, I do believe this is the end of the part, though.
That it is. The school's fucked. Let's see what else we can find now.
That's one way to sum it up. All right, well, we'll see you guys. Yeah, this is a Saturday part, so we'll see you guys tomorrow for the next part.
Oh, yes. Wait. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
The last part. Okay.
This is the Saturday part.
All right.
See you guys next week.
Cheers.